All right, welcome to SC Live 365 Columbus, y'all. What's up? Okay. Yeah. Oh, man. It's a great feeling. Appreciate everybody coming out here. We're at the Eagle Short North. Special thanks to these guys for giving us a chance to do this here. And today, a special day, as I have this guy here next to me. I had a chance when I got done playing to do a little bit of media, and my first opportunities was to watch the Dayton Air Strikers. And this guy was out here consistently getting buckets left, right, and center. And now we fast forward a few years later, and now he's a big-time director. We got the one and only Cordaryl Ballard.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, man.
Thank you for having me.
How you feeling, bro?
I'm good, man. Today we got some, big news today. We can't talk about it, but
we got big news.
It's really big news.
Okay.
Really good for the program. Really good for the people that's been around me, and we are making strides like crazy, climbing this ladder in this business that we're in. So I'm really, really excited for us and the things we have coming.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Swagged out, too. Make sure you get that drip. Make sure you get the drip look. I mean, all the way down. You're with All Ohio now, but it started with the Brick League, right? Mm-hmm. Now, talk about the Brick League and how you were able to take just nothing and turn it into something amazing.
Got you.
Man.
Well, my trainer, actually, he's been my trainer my whole pro career, Rennie Tyson. He started IBT Academy, which was a training academy.
Yep.
So after I got done, playing basketball, I started training, and I just came to him like, hey, it's something that, we should do together. And so, I joined IBT Academy, and then we started the Brick League. We had some pretty good young talent at the time. So we started just a kids' fall league that started out with, I believe, like 30 or 40 kids. And now it's just become this whole big movement. Our fall league's gotten as big as 1,000 kids. Ooh, so, fall league is coming up actually next Saturday. So this movement has just, taken off. So now we have Brick League in Columbus. We have it in Cleveland. We have it in Lodi. We have it down in Maryland, and we have it in Tampa. So Brick has become just a movement of its own.
Wow, man.
And, like I said, it just started with us just doing stuff for the kids, and now it's just become a huge movement.
Everybody talk about brick by brick, huh?
Yep, yeah.
I know you be like, y'all know y'all got that.
So.
It feels like what you're doing in the business side, or a career side, is an extension of what you did on the court, right?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Let's get to that. A lot of guys really don't want to guard you, bro. Right? But very consistent in your play, and always tweaking and working on your game a little bit. Is that what's your philosophy in?
It's the same way. It's the same way in business. That's how we attack everything. After every event, we only talk about what went wrong and what we can do better. Like things that are going good, they're supposed to go good.
Right.
But we feel like the way to stay at the top is to always talk about what we can do better and what went bad. So, it's just the same approach I took in basketball. You watch film to figure out what mistakes I made and where I can get better at. So we do the same exact thing. We don't really focus on what we do good. Yeah. We focus on what we can get better at. And we take that into everything that we do.
Great stuff, great stuff. Yeah. All Ohio.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. All Ohio. We know what you can say all Ohio. It is what it is, right?
Yeah.
When did you realize that was going to become when did you understand this is going to be a reality?
So honestly, this is only our second year of AAU. We started out, it was called the program. It was under C2K, which John, who owns C2K, has handed over to me. So we've, started that process. But that was our first year. Then we did a girls' side called Midwest Hoops. And we did really, really good our first year. So this year, Jerry Watson approached me and was like, hey, I want you to run, the boys' grassroots side. And I was like, only if we can have the whole girls program back, because the girls program was away for I think 5-6 years, the same thing with the grassroots.
Yeah.
And, we took that in year one, and again, we did what we do. So we ended up with, I think, around 50 teams total, if you take the grassroots and the girls side. And then, so, Watson had another conversation with me. He was like, hey, I want you to be assistant director over all Ohio, EYBL, high school division, and everything. So, we took on that task and just really, all Ohio is already the standard, but getting it back to the standard of what all Ohio used to be. Being in Peach Jam every year, winning national championships, 9 or 10, D1s on one team. Right. That is the goal that we're going to get all Ohio back to. on the boys and the girls side.
So you're on a mission now.
Yeah.
Back on a mission, another one,
definitely.
huh? And now you've been did a lot of traveling, I saw as well.
Yeah, a lot of traveling.
A lot of learning.
Yeah.
A lot of learning. What'd you learn on that journey, man?
My two best experiences this year was I did the junior EYBL Top 100.
Okay.
Where I got to spend time with Tom Crane.
Yeah.
And that was really, really big for me and Corey Alexander, being out there for a week. And then I also went to John Lucas's camp.
Okay.
And, John Lucas is like the god of basketball. So I got to spend, another week with him. So those 2 weeks just really opened up my eyes, to how things are really changing around the basketball scene, and to bring those things back to Ohio to make sure that our program is stronger, to make sure that our parents have that information, make sure our kids have that information so they can reach their ultimate goal.
The game's completely changed.
Completely
in
changed.
Three years.
Yeah.
I mean, 3 years ago it was different, and now it's like every kid for themselves, and like I can go here, and I'm gonna go here. It's just the game's changed. So, what's your advice?
You really got to for parents, I would say you have to take your parent goggles off, and you really have to look at your kid, for who they are and what they are. Yeah. And I tell parents all the time, you got to look at yourself too. If you were a JV varsity high school player, like your kid's talent is not going to go that much further. It's rare that it does, but I think when parents become more realistic, then you can set that expectation for your kid. Like, okay, my kid is a decent basketball player, so we need to be looking at, D2, D3. We don't need to be shooting for Ohio State. And like I said, it's always, you want to have high goals, but you also have to have realistic goals.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's what we're really trying to get our parents to understand, that at the end of the day, it's about free education. And that's becoming really, really hard because colleges don't really want high school kids right now. Colleges will rather go into the portal and go get a 21, 23-year-old who's already been trained in college. They know how to work out, they know how to be on time, things I don't have to teach an 18-year-old. So what we tell our kids is we have to cut that learning curve for you, and we really have to have you guys, ready to go. And that's one of the things colleges say about our kids is that when they get to college, they're ready. Yeah. They can take the yelling and the screaming. They can take the early morning workouts, the 2 or 3 time workouts. So we really do a great job of getting our kids ready, but also getting our parents ready.
We'll be back here in a moment. Don't go away. Hot 5, we got what's next with them, OSU, Texas, shout-outs, and more, all right? Tap in. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy D-Cash. Check out SE Live 365, the new podcast on all platforms, sponsored by Dayton 24/7 now, all right? Appreciate you, and tap in. All right, welcome back here, SE Live 365, 614 in the building. We up here all year long. We here all year long, and I got the man with the plan, Mr. Ballard, in the building. How Columbus treating you, man?
I love Columbus. Columbus is growing, it's thriving. So, we're blessed to be here and have, a good business in a thriving city. So, I love it here.
All right, you ready for that high five, man? Mm-hmm. All right, SE Live High Five. We always do this powered by Ballard and his great business. We'll talk with him in a moment. What's next for you, man?
So we got Brick League that starts next Saturday. So it'll be at Polaris Fieldhouse. That's our biggest fall league. So we have that coming up. We have the All Ohio City Series October 5th, where kids from all over the state meet in Columbus to represent their city.
Okay.
And then, of course, we got tryouts coming up. So, that's basketball. As always, basketball never stops.
Ohio State, Texas. I know everybody's ready for that game, and that's why we're starting tonight so we can go ahead and get the traction.
Yeah.
You're a pretty avid fan.
Yeah.
I mean, and last year was dominance by Ohio State.
Yeah.
You got the #1 team coming in, right? Mm-hmm. Arch Manning, hotels $2,000 out here.
Crazy.
Columbus is out here like LA, but
yeah.
What's it gonna take for Ohio State to win?
I mean, defense, and that starts with my guy Sonny Styles. Sonny Styles we've known Sonny since probably about 7th grade.
Yeah.
So, we're looking for Sonny to make some noise Saturday and bring home that victory.
CJ Hicks as well is a guy you want to watch out for. He's on the end.
Yeah.
Not as tall as normal D ends, but his quickness, his agility, his power, he had a really good last portion of the year, and I'm looking for him to break out a little bit too. Obviously, you got Caleb Downs in the backfield.
Yep,
I mean, come on, you got a guy like that. kind of commanding it back there. It makes it a little bit easier for everybody else.
And you got the best wide receiver in the country. So.
Yeah, oh man, come on. Crazy
So
work.
that's going to help a lot. Yeah.
Julian Sand has got to come in. I think they early in the game they're going to script it kind of moderate for him. They're not going to. They maybe might take a shot because he's got obviously he's got Jeremiah out there, but probably keep it simple. And then I feel like later in the game they will open it up for him and let him show his talent.
Got to get that nerves out. Jitters, like I said, it's a big game. It's a big game for a lot of different reasons. So
Arch Manning played against Ohio State and it didn't go well, but now they come in here and now he's got to try to, upend the championship team. It's going to be interesting to see. Manning brothers will be in the building for sure.
Oh,
right?
for sure. Yeah.
I mean, for sure. Any shout outs you got, man? Hold on, before we say that, who's your selection? You didn't make a pick.
Ohio State. I got
Ohio State. Okay,
State
close game or blowout?
Close game.
Okay, close game.
Ohio State by 3. Let's say 3 points.
Okay, by 3. Now, any shout outs or anything that you want to say to anybody?
I really want to give a shout out to the quarterback at Westerville Central, Nate Miller, III. So Nate's a freshman, starting varsity. I went and checked him out last Friday. They played against Westerville North. So I'm really proud of him. Keep representing, your family, and that kid's going to be really, really good. You might see him in a Buckeye jersey in 3 or 4 years.
Nate Miller, shout out to Nate Miller. Hey, come on through, chop it up with us. Congratulations to you and your family and Westerville
Central.
Westerville Central.
Central.
Pull up on us one time, all right? We appreciate you being here, man. It's kind of a surreal moment. You know what I mean? We're just laughing about it because this guy's like, man, he ain't coming up here. And I'm like, I'm coming, bro, I'm coming. But, to watch you, evolve in this game the way you did on the court is just amazing, man. Proud of you and just keep doing your thing, bro.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Cordaryl Ballard, give it up for Cordaryl, man. One time.